So this episode, I'm gonna talk about why getting rich quick is real. Now, a lot of people tell you like you can't get rich quick. Now, that is true and it's false at the same time. Like, yeah, it might take you some time to get rich quick, but when you get rich, it's gonna be quick because how can you start from nothing and then get rich without getting rich quick? Like you is I'm just thinking of a way, like how do you do it? Like so you're 15 years old, you have a job and you work all the way to your 60, right? So but is that rich? That's not really rich. You just acquire money over time. But let's say you you were working when you were 15 and you were learning business systems by the time up during that time. So let's just say at 15 you're learning how the internet works. At by 16 new things are coming out. Oh, I heard about this. Yes, I heard about that. Okay, at 17 you're still working. Okay, I heard about this. Or AdWords, or you can advertise on Google now. They have this new search engine. Okay, at 18 that system is improving. 19 Facebook comes out. Oh, Facebook. Oh, you can sell products. Oh, that's cool. 20 come out. Or 20. You're 20 now. Yeah, they got this new thing called Twitter. They got this new thing called Snapchat or whatever, where you can put on your phone and you can send people messages. All right, that's cool. During this whole time, you're reading how to get rich, how to get rich, how to get rich, how to get rich quick, how to get rich quick. So 21, you're still working. You're still reading how to get rich quick books, but you're working. And then Instagram comes out. Oh, this new thing called Instagram is out. Yeah, people are selling products on there. Yeah. eBay. Yeah, I heard about that. Okay, 22 comes around. Well, yeah, 22. Now you're 22 and you're like, yeah, man, I heard about these dudes they selling on eBay. They're making a lot of money with baseball cards. It's like, yeah, man, I'm not too into baseball cards. I like video games right now. You're just playing video games. But you're still reading how to get rich quick books. And you're still working. All right. 23 comes. You're 23 now. Oh, I just finished school and I'm still trying to get rich. I'm still looking at different ways to get rich. I'm going to become a rapper because I see these rappers making money. I'm going to become a rapper now. So 23, you become a rapper, right? Boom. 24, man, I got 10 albums out. None of them blew up, but I found out a way that I can turn them into vinyl. And now they're CDs. I have CDs. I could put them all on my wall. So now 24 comes around. You still working and you still trying to get rich. You got all these books around you talking about get rich because you accumulated over time. Now you have some albums around your room that you created, right? In your room. But you still reading how to get rich. Okay, now Twitch comes out. You see people playing video games online on YouTube. They're taking donations. And you're like, oh, I'm good on that. All right, so 26 comes around. You're 26 now. You're like, oh, I'm going to sell some beats now. And then you start a beat store. You're like, okay, I know how to make beats. I know how to rap, so making beats is easy. And you still reading how to get rich. You haven't really succeeded yet. You're not rich yet. But you have albums, you have beats, and you haven't made money on, well, maybe you made like $500 or $600 total, right? You learn how to put the music out. You learn how to sell merch online. So you learned how to sell merch. You learn how to build a Shopify store. But you didn't get any sales. But you're 26. And you start selling beats. Let's say you sold like 10 beats. All right, you sold 10 beats. You made $1,000. But now you can pay your rent, right? You're like, oh, yeah, I can pay my rent good. Now I can eat good. I'm good. All right, so 27 comes. Now you can travel. You're like, oh, I'm making a decent amount. I learned how to promote. I have connections now. I know how to get on blogs. I know how to promote music on a blog. I know how to promote clothing on a blog. So now that I know how to do that, I know how to promote anything. So if I release a bed product, I can promote it and I can build a store on it, even though you haven't made any money yet. All right. So 28 comes, and you got all of this, and let's say, so all of these years you done worked on that, but you made $2,000 total, right? Now you're disgruntled. You're like, oh, I got all these albums. My album's not selling. I know how to merch. I know how to build stores. But you're just, okay, let me learn Facebook. Let me learn Google. So you get a certification. So you get a Google AdWords certification. You get a Facebook certification. And then you learn how to design clothing. And then you learn how to release it and build a store. Then you learn how to copyright. So you learn how to write product descriptions. You learn how to write website pages. And you learn how to make good margins with your sales. Then you learn branding, right? So you're like, okay. But you're still reading Get Rich Quick books, right? You're still reading Get Rich Quick books. So 30 comes around. You built a store, and you're like, oh, I can't do all this. I know Google ads. I know Facebook. I know ranking on SEO. I know it all. But I can't do it all. So now let me learn how to hire people. So you learn how to hire people now. So you're like, okay, now I know how to hire people. I know I'm a good generalist because I know how to do these things. So now, since that's happening, you're saying, okay, who do I hire now? So you learn how to hire. And so you learn how to hire. Now you're saying, okay, now your team is good. So you come together and you found a sales team. So you're like, yeah, I just built a store. I built my own store. And I'm trying to learn how to sell. I want you to sell these items for me. I built a store. I did the copy. And this is my pricing. Do you have any history on how to sell this? And they're going to be like, yeah, I can get you this amount of sales, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, what? You can give me this amount of sales? Like, you can sell it for me? And I can just go to my ads guy, and he can pay, and I can give him the money, and he can generate me money as well. And you're like, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. So now you're generating sales at like, let's say you're generating like 50, 60 grand a month in sales. And you're like, oh man, like I feel rich. You're 31 now. And you're like, oh, I feel rich. And that happened in a matter of 2 weeks, right? So that happened. So you went from failing in business for 10 years, but everything that you learned, you went from failing in business for 10 years. Then once you hit 31, everything that you learned came together. So you only made 2,000 in 10 years. So when you hit 31 years old, everything that you learned came together. And in a matter of 2 weeks, you made $80,000. And you can do that every week. Now you're making $80,000 every 2 weeks. In a matter of 2 weeks. So you went from 0 to 80K a week. You got rich quick. So that means you got rich quick. But it took you 10 years of failure to get rich quick. So that means getting rich quick is real. You didn't get rich quickly. You got rich quick over time, technically. You see what I mean? Like, it's a difference between if you worked for 10 years and you made 800 a week and you had 80K in 10 years, then if you failed in business, but now you're making 80K every 2 weeks. You see what I mean? So now you're going to have 300K a month. But you failed to get there. You see what I mean? But the person who kept working, they're still making 800 a week because you was reading Get Rich Quick books while you were working. So now you got rich quick, but you was reading Get Rich Quick books for 10 years. And then you got rich quick after 10 years. But that's get rich quick, but it's not get rich quick. You see what I'm saying? So people who tell you they get rich quick is not real, that's not true. You can get rich quick. And actually you want to get rich quick. You want to do it, but you want to do it with a snowball effect, like we talked about. If you're going to get rich quick, do it with a snowball. Don't do it with a casino, because the casino is going to burn the snowball. But if you get rich slow, then you can pass a snowball to another person and you can build a snowman. But if you burn it, then you can't build it because you don't have no more snow. So now you're just sitting in the desert looking like a fool because you didn't have a plan when you had the snow. You just bet it out. Now you're out, and now you have a victim mindset. Oh, this is too expensive. I can't do this. You charge too much. Yeah, right. But most people have a snowball. Like, if you work for 10 or 15 years, you had a snowball somewhere. There was a snowball somewhere. But it was, what were you building, right? What kind of snowball? Like, you burnt it somewhere. Because you don't live for that long without spending money. It just don't happen. That's what I'm saying. Even when you get money, you have to still have a snowball mindset. Or snowball effect, snowball mindset, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And it works. It works. So get rich quick, it's real. Like, yeah, once you get it, you have to keep it. But you got it quickly. Like, quickly, get rich quick is synonymous. And rich is synonymous. Like, getting rich quick, I mean, not anonymous, synonymous. It's an opinion. Like, rich for one person is not rich for another person. Like, if you take somebody from 0 to 100K, like that 100K, it depends on how they're making it. Like, it's the system that's going to make you get rich quick. It's the system that you're building. Because the system that you build, if it's the exponential, is how exponential is it? And how doable is it over time? That's like the casino effect. If you have the casino effect, somebody can make. That's why lottery people go broke, because they have a lottery. They have a casino effect. They have a casino mindset. Oh, I'm gonna get 100K, and then but you have a 0.01% chance of making that 50K or 1 million or whatever. Like, it's better to have a business already and then try to play the lottery, because now you're increasing your chance to, you just build a snowball and keep rolling it. But if you don't have nothing, then it's like you're giving it back to the people who just paid you. That's all you're gonna do, because you don't have nothing in place. That's why that's why most lottery winners go broke. Why do you think they don't put the lottery in like rich neighborhoods? You notice the lottery is never in like rich, expensive neighborhoods. It's always in like the poor areas, because that's how they make a profit. Like, if you build a system where everything, like, you're giving away 100 million, but it's the chance that they're gonna win makes you $1 billion, then of course you're gonna give them 100 million. Especially if it's ran by the state, who's probably gonna get it back, because you don't have a system behind what you make, so you're just gonna give it right back to them. And even that's get rich quick. Even the lottery is get rich quick. That's just how. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get rich quick is real. It's just a system that you build around it.